Alright, hello, thank you for tuning in. I'm doing a Shadows over Innistrad Swiss draft today. Rare is Inexorable Blob, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It builds into its own army if it's unanswered. Which I guess makes it a bomb by definition. Like, you have to deal with it. Delirium is super fun. I think I'm going to take that. Incorrigible Youths is incredible. I don't think it's as good as Blob, though. Maybe it is, just because it's easier for this to be good. You know, this can just be a 3-mana 3/3, which is already great. But, you know, you do have to turn it on. And that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we just need to pick up some green vessels. Wicker Witch if we have to. Well, that seems like an easy pick, I think, given what we took before. And I like it. I mean, Angel of Deliverance is too expensive. Stitch Mangler's good, but blue is not incredible. Drownyard Explorers is also pretty good, once again. Wicker Witch might wheel, which would be excellent for this Delirium deck that we're building. Sorry for the whoop whoop noises. I'm going to stop doing that. I'll just do that. That's better. Yep, pretty easy vessel. Okay, so let's see here. Best cards in the pack. We've got Vessel of Ephemera. Oops, did it again. Vessel of Ephemera, Mad Prophet. Green cards. Wolves is unexciting for a third pick. Clip Wings is like not even. It's almost good enough to be a good sideboard card, but it isn't. An Intrepid Provisioner, it's just not good enough for third pick. I think I'm going to end up taking a different color here. White-green is incredibly powerful. Vessel of Ephemera gets another enchantment into our yard to work with an Inexorable Blob. I think it's going to be the pick. Yeah. Okay. Staying on color, we could take Byway Courier. It's a good card. Another 3-drop. Cathar is actually probably better if we want to try to force white-green. We don't know if we're in white. It might just be that Cathar is just better. I mean, it definitely is better if we're going to be white-green, which I guess is the way we're going. I'm just, I guess I'm trying to say it is not as safe a pick as Byway Courier, but it's definitely more powerful. Take the Inspector, and we are happy. This is great. Look at this. This is shaping up to be an insane deck. I'm really liking this. So notable cards. We don't exactly want to play it, but Explosive Apparatus would be great for our Delirium plan. It would be nice to get some more payoff for that, but Thraben Inspector is just an awesome card. It gets a chump and it draws you a card. Dauntless Cathar. I'm pretty certain white is open. We also have we also have Dance with Devils. I think Puncturing Light is a good card. A lot of people, or you know, I've heard a lot of online personalities say that they don't like Puncturing Light. I think it's great. It kills a lot of stuff. I mean, it kills everything in our deck so far, so it has to be at least a little good. Dauntless Cathar is great, though, just because of the value of getting the token. Alright, this is kind of unexciting. I guess none of these cards are insane. The best one is Jace's Scrutiny, followed by Pyrehound. We might just take a Might Beyond Reason just to cut a green card, because those cards don't fit at all into what we're doing, and you know, they're not worth going into another color. So I'll just cut the green card and take a card that is, you know, technically playable, although I wouldn't I hope to be rid of it by the end. So we can, here's where we're at now. We can hedge into thinking that we're going to grab some green werewolves and take Moonlight Hunt, or we could make the safer pick and take Cathar's Companion. I already have a few non-creature spells, and I imagine I'm going to pick up some more. So Cathar's Companion is going to be the safer pick. Moonlight Hunt, we might not end up playing it, but it's more powerful. I think I'm going to take it. This is a gamble. I don't know if this is going to work out, but if we get a good number of werewolves, which we can prioritize, but it's not going to be super easy in white. Oh, look at this. Well, you know, Militant Inquisitor, if we pick up a boop boop, if we pick up a True Faith sensor, then that's going to be really good. And probably better than Cathar's Companion would be. We'll just take the green card. I mean, we're not going to really be playing Chaplain's Blessing ever. But I kind of want to give a signal. Fixing. Here's a sideboard card. I think this was a really successful pack. If you just look at this, you know, this is an incredible shell. And then we have, you know, playables. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to bring in. Okay, what do we got? I feel like white-green was pretty open last time. Maybe we grab the True Faith sensor. Maybe that's just good enough in our deck. Or maybe we take the Dauntless Cathar and hope that the True Faith sensor wheels. But the thing is, it's colorless, so it's probably not going to wheel. I already have a good amount of 3-drops. It might be better just to take the True Faith sensor. Passing Kindly Stranger, though. Oh, I should mention that Corrupted Graphstone is pretty much worthless. It might, I mean, it is better in a Delirium deck, but I don't think it's good enough in limited like this. Obviously, the pick, as our deck stands, and I probably should just try to stick with white-green, it's what was open, is Dauntless Cathar and True Faith Sensor. That's basically where I'm tied up. I think I'm going to take True Faith Sensor because it's cheaper, and it's less likely to wheel, I think. Because it is just a really good good card. Here we go. Topplegeist. Now there's the Delirium payoff we were looking for. We still need to find more ways to enable Delirium. Got an 2 enchantments, and that's about it. We need some sorceries. An instance. I guess Fork may actually help us enable Delirium. Yeah, I think we're going to take Topplegeist. Payoff is pretty big. Ooh, Deadweight would be so good. I think we're just going to take the Solitary Hunter, though. I think our deck is going to end up looking sort of like green-white equipment with a Delirium theme, if that makes any sense. I'm definitely liking the way it looks right now. Okay, here's a choice. Second Solitary Hunter or Thraben Inspector? Thraben Inspector wheeled last time. Solitary Hunter's, I mean, it's just such a good finisher. Like, just this, I like the way this deck looks. I could also take Devilthorn Fox. I think it might wheel. I don't know, though. Either the Inspector or the Fox will probably wheel. I don't know if I want another Two-Face sensor. I probably do, but I think I'm going to take the Solitary Hunter. Another thing worth mentioning is Gloom Widow is really good, in my opinion. If nothing else, as a sideboard card. Alright, taking Solitary Hunter. Lambholt, Pacifist. Oh my goodness. Oh man. This is insane. This is really good. We're doing really well. I don't think Open the Armory is good enough for finding a yeah, for just a True Faith sensor. Maybe if I was finding a Bound by Moonsilver or something. So choices: Survive the Night, Inquisitor's Ox. I feel like my deck is pretty aggro, so I don't know if I want Inquisitor's Ox, but turning it into a 3/5 Vigilance isn't that crazy big of a payoff either. I think I'm going to take Survive the Night. I think it's better than it looks. Thraben Inspector here is really good. Okay, Apothecary Geist or Puncturing Light. The one thing I don't like about our deck is that it has no evasion. So I think I like Apothecary Geist more than the Puncturing Light. But let's look at our removal, actually. We don't have any. Ugh. Ooh. Maybe I should just take the Puncturing Light just to have some removal. I think I'm going to do that. If you don't have removals, if you don't have removals, you ought to have tricks. Yeah. So I'll take Aim High. That art is really cool. I never noticed that. Bunch of dragons. Alright. Provisioner might actually be good here. I have a lot of humans. Boo? Gotta stop doing that. It's obnoxious. Is there a way to turn that dumb boop off? I think the best pick is probably Intrepid Provisioner. I don't know if the Traverse the Uvenwald is good enough. That might be totally wrong. Maybe in a deck with very little removal, we'll play Equestrian Skill. Nibelus is the best. This can kill our True Faith sensor. That can find our True Faith sensor. Okay. So we almost have a deck. It's not insane. It's pretty good though. It's pretty dang good. I'd like more ways to enable Delirium, I think. Because right now we only have land. Ooh, you know what? Graphnel is really good. Oh, so's Logger though. We're investigating from the two Thraben Inspectors. Survive the Night, possibly. Byway Courier. I guess that's it. Is that enough? It's uncommon. It's either that or Moorland Drifter or Hinterland Logger. I don't have that many 2-drops. Maybe I should be taking a 2-drop instead. Logger, maybe? I like Spectral Shepherd. Or maybe another Byway Courier. It fits better with the True Faith sensor. That's about it, though. Man, I'd really love some removal. Having some more evasion. I still never got any evasion, so I should take this. Oh, I have, I forgot about this guy. the Vessel of Ephemera. So, you know, that's evasion. When Pious Evangel or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life. That seems pretty good in this deck. Maybe I should take that. That actually seems pretty good. Uvenwald Mysteries. Ooh, yeah, this is good. This is really good. Yeah, because we can sacrifice stuff to trigger that. Yeah, we can sacrifice stuff to sacrifice creatures to the Pious Evangel to investigate, and then sack the clue to get the value. That's really good. I think I just need a big beefy dude. I don't think I need a Stern Constable or to hate the Behold or something, or the Spiteful Motives. I think I'm just going to take this big... Excuse me. Oh, yeah, well, I've got Topplegeist and an Inexorable Blob that I really want to turn on. Maybe I'll take Warped Landscape. Just a way to get a land in the grave. I think I'm going to take the Warped Landscape just to turn the Blob on. I'm trying to figure out... I need Rapid Bite bad. And it's another sorcery. Doublethorn Fox, Wicker Witch though. This will make it a lot easier to get Delirium. And I really want Delirium because of the Inexorable Blob and the Topplegeist. Yeah, those two guys. But yeah, I'm just doing this to try to figure out what my different instants and sorceries and things are. So I can get a better idea of how easily I can turn on Delirium. Oh man, Ongoing Investigation is really good. So little removal, it's pretty gross. Ethereal Guidance may actually be okay in this deck. I don't think my deck really wants a Thornhide Wolves. It just kind of doesn't really do anything besides be an inefficient giant dumb beater. Okay, I think Vessel's probably just the pick here. It just enables Delirium too well to not take it. Now we can take the Stern Constable if we figure out a reason later as to why we would play it. The best card here, I think, is the Grotesque Mutation. And then depending on if you have the Vampire Enchantment, it, you know, escapes me right now, then Sanguinary Mage, otherwise Vessel of Malignity, and then Sibberlin Snapper last. 4 Over the Pages is easily the best card here. These cards are both terrible, so I'll take a Swamp. I guess I'll take the Alms, why not? I'm always wondering if I should be passing people lands or cards. Okay, so we got a deck. Look at this. Here we go. We have a bunch of... We need to cut 5 cards, which is a pretty good spot to be in. We have a ton of non-creature spells. Just barely enough creatures. Well, I'd say it's more than enough, actually. I could afford to cut one. Militant Inquisitor. I'm just going to cut it right now because we only have True Faith Sensor. So best case scenario, he's a 3 mana 3/3, which is good. You know, that's fine. But sometimes he'll be a 2/3, and my 3-drop slot is stacked. So I'm gonna, just throw that one out right now because the rest are pretty good. The rest are really good. So I'm thinking, let's just get rid of. Oh, it's not in order anymore. I want to try to balance this. That's not going to the grave is the thing. Instant, enchantment. I'm not even gonna look at this one because it's not going in the grave. I'll just put the enchantments over here. That's an instant. That's a sorcery. That's a sorcery. Okay. So I'm definitely keeping the Vessel of Ephemera and the Vessels of Nascency and the Rabid Bite. And I guess the Puncturing Light because I need some removal. And that's like all I've got. So now it's either a combat trick. Let's just get rid of Ethereal Guidance. I don't think it's going to be good enough in our deck the way it is. And I think our deck needs a trick because we're so low on removal. So as much as I want to put the fork in the road, I think I'm, going to have to choose a different path. So now the question is, survive the night or aim high? Indestructible is nothing to scoff at, but so is 1 extra mana. And less, well, you know what? This draws a card, basically. But this one can be a surprise because of the untap. Let's just look at it by converted mana cost for a moment. I like this. I like this a lot because it's kind of like you're doing that. You can sort of count that as a creature, although really it would be, kind of like that. But it's something to do on turn 2. Curve is insane. Gains reach. I don't have a lot of ways to deal with flyers, do I? Maybe I should have the aim high instead. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep the aim high and get rid of the survive the night. Simply because it's cheaper, and it is a way to deal with flyers that we don't have, and it lets our opponent have a lot of opportunities to make mistakes because, we pass with a green and a white up. Like, are they gonna attack into my tapped creatures? Yeah, of course. It'd be dumb not to. They wouldn't be getting their values worth of damage in. And by untapping, we can, untap our 6/6. Hold on a minute. Did I never grab that guy? I never did. I should have. No, what I get instead? I got Warped Landscape. Was that right? Maybe that was incorrect. Maybe I'd like to have one more giant dude. Maybe not, though. No, we'll just focus on Delirium with Topplegeist and that other guy. I don't know. Inexorable Blob. Oops. Okay, so I think we've got a deck here. I think this is it. I think it's great. I mean, I think it's a really cool idea. Obviously, it would be better if it were black-green. But, black just wasn't open. Did see that dead weight, but didn't see... Maybe it was. If it was, let me know in the comments. And let me know what you thought. Let's take a look at the mana base really quickly. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute. That's a little bit more green, I suppose. I would really like turn 1 Topplegeist or Inspector. Let's see what I want to be playing early really quickly. I think I'm going to make it an even split. I think I like even split more. Also, my deck is insanely easy to cast. There's no double cost things. So yeah, let's just do it this way. I think this is good. Gonna run it like this. Here we go. Thank you for watching.